Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, you're all in the best of health and Iman. I would like to extend a warm welcome to you all at the departmental orientation. Also to add here, when you log on to the dashboard, there's a link to watch the General University's overall orientation session for fall 2021. Just a short advice for housekeeping, please keep your mic on mute and also only raise your hand when you want to ask a question towards the end of the session. Our session today consists of a talk by your respected HOD and then followed by your questions and answers. So on this note, I would be handing over and welcoming Dr. Iftikhar Ahmed Beg, the head of the department over here.
Brother, should I go ahead?
Yes, please go ahead.
Brother. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to the BBA program. Welcome to our department at International Open University. How are you today? I can see Muganzi Asuman, Rafifa Rifan, then Abdul Rauf Mutala. I'm sorry that I cannot pronounce all the names correctly. I also can see Shilin, right? Am I correct? All right, so welcome to the BBA program and welcome to our department. I'm sure today we are going to give you an overview of the department, and I welcome you. I give you a warm welcome to our department. So in the very beginning, I would like to thank Almighty for giving us the opportunity to organize the program on time. And I'm sure this is a very exciting moment for you. And I remember when I was a first-year student at my university, how excited I was. I was very much like thrilled that I'm going to start a journey, a part of my life, new journey in my life. And for that, I think all of you are waiting eagerly, and then I will start briefing from the university's briefing and the department's briefing. I have a PowerPoint slide for that. So how are you all today? Sulaimana Omar, welcome. I can see other students are joining. Majri. Mungazi, how are you today? You are muted, so you cannot hear me. I cannot hear you. Abdul Rauf, you are also muted, so I cannot hear you. You can unmute and then you can go ahead. No worries. In the very beginning, I'm sharing with you the PowerPoint slide and the BBA orientation program. Can you all hear me? I think some of you are muted.
Yes, doctor, we can hear you.
Okay, so students are already muted, right? Okay, some of
yes,
them
on the mute.
Showed thumbs up.
Yes,
all right.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. So welcome to the department and also welcome to the university. You all know that the International Open University was launched by Dr. Bilal Phillips in 2007. He is the founder and chancellor of IOU. The vice chancellor and the president of this university is Dr. Cherno Omar Barry. Our head office is located in the Gambia. Now I'm coming down to straight to my profile. So I have some academic qualifications. I did my PhD from Macquarie University, Australia in 2015. Prior to that, in 2009, I did my graduate certificate in research from Western Sydney University, Australia. And before that, in 1998, I had my MBA from IBA, Dhaka University, Bangladesh. And my bachelor's is marine engineering. In 1988, I did my marine engineering. So that's my academic qualifications. And my research profile I would like to share with you. Currently, I'm going through my postdoctoral degree, postdoctoral program ongoing with University Malaysia Perlis. I have 24 research publications, and a good number of them are in Scopus or in Australian ranked journals. Alhamdulillah, I had the opportunity to meet many academics globally, and I attended a large number of international conferences, about 40 international conferences. And I am sure when you are in the academic field, and I also encourage, if possible, when you become a senior student, especially in the thesis time, you will take part in international conferences. So I took part in international conferences globally, including New York, Los Angeles, Sydney, Melbourne, Auckland, Bali, Bangkok, and Kuala Lumpur. In fact, Sydney is my hometown. I live in Sydney. I do some research supervision. I have 10 PhD and master's research students. So now I'll talk about the BBA program structure. We have 45 courses plus BBA thesis. So end of the journey of your Bachelor's of Business Administration program, you will have an opportunity to do a thesis, which will actually give you an idea how to do research. And in our department, in future, we have been working on to open research-based masters in business research. And inshallah, one day we'll have in our department, inshallah, PhD program. So many of you, those will be doing Bachelor's of Business Administration program now. And after graduation, maybe you can consider Master's in Business Research and PhD program, inshallah. So, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, first semesters, you are all first semester students, right? So, in the first semester, you will have a number of courses. What I can see that 6 courses. Akida 101, which will be taught, I can see 3 names. So either one of them or maybe more than one of them will be joining in teaching you. Dr. Bilal Phillips, Imad Legardian, or Muhammad Salama. For etiquettes of seeking knowledge 101, you can have maybe Dr. Bilal Phillips, Samsad Jahan, or Muhammad Salama. And furthermore, you will have principles of economics will be taught to you by Ashhadu Asali, who usually teaches macro and microeconomics. So he will be taking care of your economics course. And then Brother Mansoor Danish, he will take care of your introduction to business. Principles of marketing, very interesting course, will be taken care of by Ashhadu Asali. And I can see principles of management will be taken care of by Brother Nisar Ahmed, Dr. Nisar Ahmed. So these are the first semester courses. And then I take you down to introduce you with other teachers. So other faculty members. In our department, Mansha Rafiq. So she's a very matured academician. She will teach you business communication and marketing research when you become senior, not in this term, but in future semesters. Then especially business communication will be a course that will enhance your communication ability, not only personal communication ability, you will be able to communicate in the business world. Mansha Rafiq also takes marketing research courses. So marketing research is a very interesting area because one day, I believe, once you are graduate, you will focus on either in doing jobs or you will be starting your own business. So just let me do a quick survey. How many of you are interested in doing jobs after the graduation? Just show me with thumbs up. Okay, Gerard, is that Gerard? Okay. Let's see. Anyone interested in doing business after the graduation? All right, I can see other hands. Rafifa Rifan. Okay. Muganzi raised his hand. So very, very interesting, fantastic. So we expect after doing your graduation, Bachelor of Business, when you finish your Bachelor of Business Administration, you become a business graduate and you will be ready. We are focusing to make you ready for the business world to become a manager. You will be becoming a business manager. You will be running maybe local business and international businesses. And to run your business, you need a lot of marketing research knowledge because you need to sell your products or services. Then we have Samsad Jahan will be teaching you business ethics, organization and management, organization behavior, and sales management. So business ethics is one of the fundamental courses that you need to learn during your BBA journey, because now the corporate world is running with a lot of deception, a lot of fraud practices, a lot of cheating cases are there. So once you learn business ethics and when you become business managers, you will be running your business with ethics. And also now I will ask you, how many of you would like to become entrepreneurs? Raise your hands, please, like you'd like to do business in future. Okay, Rafifa Rifan as well. Okay, interested in business, interested in job, and now I can see Shilin. Is that Shilin? Okay, Shilin. So Shilin is interested. Okay, also Gerard is interested in starting your own business. That is a very interesting message for you. Some people think that they want to do business, and some people think that they will do jobs. But interestingly, even if you want to run your own business, in the beginning of your career, if you do a job for some years, few years, and you have some knowledge how an organization runs, and with the knowledge of your job, then you can also focus on business. All right. So we need a lot of business ethics knowledge when you are operating your business. And when you are operating business ethically, whenever you are operating your business ethically, you get a lot of reputation. And then that enhances your business, that accelerates your business. And also organization and management, organizational behavior. So organizational structure, the management of the organization, how you behave with your colleagues, team members, how build your teams. And also, Samsad Jahan will teach you self-management, inshallah. So managing sales is also very important. So we will focus on that when it comes. And then human resource management. Any idea who is teaching human resource management? I am taking your human resource management course, inshallah. All right. Then we have Ashadu Asali. As we already said about Ashadu Asali will take you intermediate accounting, macroeconomics, microeconomics. We have, of course, accounting is one of the basic things in bachelor's of business. And with the knowledge of accounting, you will be able to prepare your profit and loss statement. You will be able to prepare your balance sheet. You will be able to have the fundamental concept of transaction and calculation of your business. And macroeconomics will be able to enhance your global perspective of economics. Mufti Asad, Brother Mufti Asad will teach international business environment. One good part of our International Open University is that we are already in a communication of like global communication. We are in a process of global orientation. We are having some sort of global knowledge when we are communicating globally. Similarly, international business environment, the global business environment is changing rapidly, and we talk about a lot about globalization. How many of you heard about globalization? Globalization, the term? Anyone in this class? Have you heard the term globalization? Okay, good. Shilin, very good. Oh, all right. Mungaji, Sulaimana Omar, all right, fantastic. So Rafifa, Rifan. So you all heard about globalization. Okay, thank you. So in a globalized world, whenever we are running your business, people are looking for products from all over the world. Because if you find a product, quality product from America, you are importing that one. We look for two major things whenever we are buying or selling. Especially when you buy a product, you look for quality product and competitive price. So if you find something from Indonesia, very cheap, or affordable, competitive price, buy from Malaysia. You find something very like competitive price from Africa, you buy from Africa. You buy something from Australia if you find competitive price. So international business environment is very important. International business environment plays a very important role in your import and export. The freight forwarding, we call it supply chain management. Those are the part of your international business environment. Tsunami may affect your business. Earthquake may affect your business. Now we are suffering from COVID-19. Globally, we are suffering from COVID-19, and COVID-19 is affecting global business. So we have to have the knowledge of global business environment and then international management. That is also one of the very key aspects. Because whenever you are running your business with employees from multiple countries, multiple nationalities are working with you. So you try to handle your business in a way that everyone is respected. Everyone is honored. In some country, there is a culture for team building. In another country, there is another culture of team building. In one country, there is one type of leadership is very much expected, right? In another country, another kind of leadership is like very much welcome. So whenever you are managing your staff globally, you must make sure that you put every effort to keep your staff motivated, right? Keep your team motivated, and you draw talent from the global marketplace, right? So welcome, Daud, to my class. to my presentation. So we talk about international management. You can have global talent. At IOU, again, I'm giving reference that we have global talent from all over the world. And that's why that is one of the beauty of our university. Then we have introduction to business. Brother Mansoor Danish, he will be teaching introduction to business, Islamic management. So the fundamental issues of business you will be able to learn from him, because in the very beginning of your learning, you must get some idea or principles of how to do a business. And also, we'll be talking about Islamic management. We know the management practices. So there are global management practices, Islamic management practices or Islamic management concept that came from the Islamic religion that we call Islam as a complete code of life. So since Islam is a complete code of life, it also gives you how to manage your staff, how to build a team. Even Prophet ﷺ said, like if you are a small group of people, 2 or 3 people, then you find or make one person as your team leader. So how to even talk to other people, muamala, meet people, greet people, behave people, respect people. So all these management aspects we talk in management, especially there are fundamental things in management: planning, organizing, directing, controlling, leading. All these aspects, Islamic management gives a real life examples. Islam has brought real life Islamic management practices, especially if we look at the life of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Not only that, like those who follow Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they also practice his management style. So brothers and sisters, now if you look at management of banks and financial institutions, will be taught by Yusuf Tang, brother Yusuf Tang. He lives in Australia. My neighbor in Sydney. So we'll be able to learn from him the practices of Islamic banks and management of Islamic banks and the Islamic financial institutions. Especially globally, the rise of Islamic banking and Islamic financial institution, that is a rapid growth for last 2 decades. And if I can give an example of my own country that I came from and settled in Australia, that is Bangladesh. And in Bangladesh, Islamic banking is now, in fact, running the financial sector. And maybe the total wealth of the country, 1/5 of the wealth, is now in the hand of Islamic banks. So we must know about the concept as a part of Bachelor of Business Administration education. I request Howard to mute. All right, already muted. So we'll be learning management of banks and financial institutions. Then we have our teacher Kiran Sultana, our faculty member, will teach you quantitative techniques. So to sharpen your mathematical and quantitative abilities, statistics, mathematics, and other relevant issues will be taught by Kiran Sultana. And then we have another sister, Afroza Bulbul, who runs a research methodology course. And maybe you will come across to her research methodology course one day. And you will be learning how to do a research if you want to become a good researcher. In fact, without research, we do anything, we fail. Even if you want to buy a small product, you want to buy a fridge, You want to buy a television. You want to buy a book. You want to buy a dress. Always you do some research, right? Look for catalogs, look for websites. Similarly, so what is the right way of doing a research? What is the correct method of doing a research? We'll be able to learn it from Afroza Bulbul, Sister Afroza Bulbul. And then we have Salima Musharrif will be teaching us service marketing, like our students, service marketing. So globally, service marketing is becoming very popular because we are not only buying products, customers are buying services as well. So now let me quickly check with you through the chat box. Can you give me some example of services? We know about products, books, tables, food, all these products we talk about, furniture, toys. Can anyone give me an example of a service through the chat box quickly? Usually, services are those we cannot touch, but we get experience out of them. For example, hotel motel services. Yes. Okay. Gerard, car repair. Yes. Very good example. Car repair. Fantastic. You take your car, you get fix your car. So when we talk about car repair, then we can have products and services together. What product? Like the car parts, sometimes we may need to replace. Okay, lecturing service, Muganzi, thank you. Alhamdulillah. Rafifa, house cleaning. Oh, fantastic. You are bringing very good examples, even I could not think of. So we run restaurants. These are services. In the restaurant, when you give example of restaurants, in fact, that is a combination of products and services together. When they sell the food, that is the product, and when they serve the food, that is the service. So from the restaurants, we get products and services together. We go to the lawyers and they give us legal services. We go to doctors, they give us like medical services. All these examples. So service marketing is another key component for our business nowadays, and many countries now focus on more on services than products because service marketing, in practice, can give you more return if customers are satisfied. Let me give you an example. If you go to an ordinary restaurant and have a cup of tea, okay, Muganzi or Sulaimana, Rauf, Abdul Rauf, if I give an example, like if you want to have a cup of tea in the roadside or a small tea stall, maybe you are paying very small money, but the same tea, the same taste, you are drinking it in a 5-star hotel, you are ready to pay more, right? You are paying many times more. So in a business, we always say that if customers are satisfied, they are ready to pay more. No one is forcing them. Whenever you are in a business class, in a flight, they are not asking you that come to business class, or they don't force you to come to business class. Customers, they are ready to pay for business class, and they pay more, willing to pay more, which means service marketing. So whenever you are doing any business, running an airline, running a hospital, running a school, college, university, running cleaning services like Rafifa said and Mungazi said, lecturing services, car repair, all these are very good examples. So ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I have almost came across half of my time, about 30 minutes. Now I will talk to you about how you will manage and prepare yourself for your classes. So I will spend about 10 to 12 minutes time, and then I will allow you to ask me questions. So think of as a student, and this is a new journey, and you are a student of like online education, considering all these things. First thing I will tell you to take a serious preparation. All of you, I tell you to take a serious preparation for your next, like at least 6-month journey. So if your first semester runs very well, you do good results, you get a confidence on yourself, right? So how you can do that? So within the preparation, couple of things. First thing is time management. Managing your time is very important. For myself, I maintain a calendar, and anything I plan, I put it in the calendar. So I have a daily calendar, I have a weekly calendar, I have a monthly calendar, and I have a quarterly calendar, like at least for 3 months. So today, I know all my major activities, what I'm going to do in next 3 months' time. So what I would suggest you to do, for 6 months, you make a plan, like how many hours you are going to study every day. How many hours you are going to do? You are going to study every day. So maybe if you think that some days of the week you are very busy, for example, 1 or 2 or 3 days because of other personal engagement, then you can think of, if you target that weekly, you will be spending 30 hours for your study. Then you decide maybe some days you spend 6 hours, some days you spend 5 hours, maybe some days you spend 8 hours. But make sure every week you reach your goal. So how to do that? As I said, you will have a weekly plan, and end of the week, every day, maybe before you sleep, you calculate the number of hours. Calculate the number of hours you have studied on that particular day. And for myself, I can give you an example. If I want to study for 2 hours even, I need to sit in front of my computer at least 4 hours. To have a study for 2 hours, I need to sit for 4 hours, because some other interventions happen. People call us over phone. Sometimes something unexpected comes. Some guests come at home. Sulaimana, Umar, Muganzi, Rafifa, have you understood what I'm saying? So you need to spend more time in your study desk. So you have to have a good corner, safe location at your home where you can study peacefully. This is the first thing I'm saying. The second thing that I would recommend, in addition to your study, you also make your personal plan. You make your personal plan, like when you are going to clean your dress, what time you are going to have your meal, what time you are giving some time for your family. So you think of your study time, time for personal work, time for your family, and maybe some of you are working. So is there anyone who is already at work? Already working? Can you raise your hands? Okay. Okay, I can see one hand already. So Sulaiman, you are already working. I think your work experience also help you to understand the business education. Okay, because you will be going through a lot of management issues and marketing issues, finance issues. That will also, on the other hand, help you to do your business well. Muganz, you are also engaged with activities or jobs or business. So definitely Bachelor's of Business Education, Bachelor's of Business Administration Education will help you do well in your job or in your business. So that's the second thing I told you about your study time, personal time, and then family time. And those who are in business, then your time for your business or work. And now the fourth thing I will tell you that you prioritize your work. So you have 3 or 4 type of work you are doing: education, study, personal work, family work, doing job or business, and how you are going to make a balance among them. So to make a balance among them, you have to make a plan. All right. So now I will take you down to the our Moodle site, our website, so that you can have a look of your how you are going to study your courses. So let me, and how you are going to communicate with the faculty members. So brothers and sisters, give me a second. For example, I will give you an example. Can you see the website of our department or courses? I show you one course so that whenever you go through your course, you will understand how things will run. So now I am in the site for, okay, I'm trying to find out the site for my course, Human Resource Management. So in this site, you can see that couple of basic information. On the right, you can see teacher contact. So anytime you want to contact the teacher for this course and for each and every course, you will find teacher's office timing. For example, in this Human Resource Management course, my name is there, and then my email address is there. My phone number, WhatsApp number is there, and office timing, Monday and Wednesday between 10 and 12 p.m. I can be contacted. So for example, you want to talk to me, you can send a message to me that I would like to talk and I would like to discuss. But the best thing is if you send me an email and tell that these are the issues I would like to discuss, I will give you some time and we will find a mutually common time that is suitable for both of us, and we'll hold the meeting. Otherwise, I have my email address and I will have your email address too. So can you see the email address? Yes. Name, email address, phone number, and office timing for me under the teacher's contact. Yes. On my left top, you can see course forums. Can you see course forums? Can you give me thumbs up so that I understand you can see the course forum? So under this first one, yes, thank you, Rafifa. I really appreciate the feedback. Everyone is giving me feedback. Isa Kabir, welcome to my lecture session in orientation. So under the announcements, what I have done for the human resources students, I have given shared one policy, the policy for how to contact the teachers. How will the students contact the teachers? What type they should contact? What is the easiest way to communicate? So I have shared a piece of information with all the students. Then also in the beginning of the term on 4th of September, I have given a welcome message to all my students. So this will be general practice that whenever you are in any of the course you are going to take, you will find that the concerned teacher, concerned faculty member has welcomed you. All right. And then all the announcement will come from the teachers here. Next, where you will communicate. Okay, one is you have any question, ask your teacher. All right. How to do that? Add a new discussion topic. Can you see on the bottom? I think I can make it bigger. So new discussion topic. So you can click here and start a new discussion topic, and anything that is relevant to your subject. Anything that is relevant to your subject. So, and there are some guidelines, okay, how to use this course forum. And another important part is student discussion forum. Students may discuss among themselves. So there are some guidelines, what kind of discussion you can do and what kind of discussion you cannot do. And as a teacher, as your teacher, I myself and other teachers, they will be able to get into this site and see what discussion is going on. All right. And if possible, they will be able to support the ideas and concepts. Alhamdulillah, we have course text and study materials available here. If I click here, I can see course syllabus, course text. I'm very fascinated. Many of the universities globally, they do not have course text online, but we have course text. I'm trying to open it, so it may take some time to open. And then you can see give me a second. All the modules are here. Okay, so module 1, and under that, managing human resources, and then there are 3 parts under this module. All right, module 1, part A, part B, and part C. These are audio, and then we have video recording. Very interesting, very fascinating. Module 2. So similarly, you go through all the modules 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you will find your assignment. So you will check time to time. If you click the assignment, you will be able to see your assignment. You will be able to see your deadline. Also, your faculty member will give you a reminder time to time, how to and when to submit your assignment. Then we have midterm exam, but before the midterm, we will have a live session for every course. There will be a session where teacher will come and respond to the questions to the students. If the students have any difficulties of understanding of any component of the lectures or modules before the midterm, and also similarly, we'll have other modules, and we'll have a final exam, and before the final exam, there will be another live session. So by this time, brothers and sisters, I already got my textbook open in front of me. And textbook, you will be able to see it in a few seconds. So the electronic version of the textbook is here. So this is for human resource management as a sample. I wanted to show it to you. So this is very, very interesting that you don't have to look for your textbook here and there. So that is one of the greatest resources that we have at our university. So now I would like to stop it here. It's 15 minutes to, in my Sydney time, 15 minutes to 11 o'clock. I think it's, what time is it in Gambia? UTC, what's the UTC time, brother?
Yes, brother. The UTC time is 12:44, and the UTC time is not the one which is in Gambia, I believe. UTC is just like GMT.
Oh, GMT.
Yeah, same as GMT, same time as GMT.
Fantastic. Alhamdulillah. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we have 15 minutes time. Now I would like to take questions if you have any. You can unmute yourself and ask me questions, and I will try to respond to that, inshallah.
And also, you can also ask the question in the chat box as well, please.
Yes. You can ask questions to the chat box. So I have not received any questions yet, but you can introduce yourself, like which city are you from? So everyone can send me the message through the chat box. Which city are you from? So I can see that who are joining from which country, at least. All right, by the time you make questions or you introduce yourself, let me assure you that at IOU and at our department, we are here to take care of yours. I believe in customer service, and our students are our customers. Okay, I already got some message. Gerard is from Philippines. Okay, and then the next one. Okay, I got one message from one person. Anyone else would like to introduce which country or which city are you from? Okay, Indonesia, Jakarta. Rafifa. Walaikum assalam. And I had an opportunity to visit Jakarta. I am yet to visit Philippines. I am a very fascinated traveler. So whenever I get an opportunity, I try to explore new cities. Okay, I got someone, Inda, from Walaikum assalam. Inda from Indonesia, Kediri, Jawa Timur. Okay, I have only gone to 3 cities. I went to Bandung in Indonesia, Jakarta, and Bali. Okay, Nigeria, Daud. Okay, Daud O Shito. I yet to visit Nigeria, but I know there are many academicians and university professors are there who I came across in different conferences. Muganzi Asuman. Okay. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Muganzi from Uganda. All right. Happy to see then Shailene. Shailene Chipolo Polo from Zimbabwe. All right. So I supervise one PhD student from Zimbabwe. So I already came across about this country. Isa Kabir, Salam, I am Isa Kabir from Philadelphia, USA. I had a chance to visit Philadelphia. I visited Philadelphia in 2002. I remember it's in Pennsylvania, if I'm not wrong. Isa Kabir? Okay. Inshallah. I visit USA often. In last 5 years, I had been in 5-6 years, I had been in USA for 7 times for conferences. I visited New York for 3 conferences and Los Angeles for 2 conferences. So I know that's a good place or visit. Anyone else would like to introduce? Okay, I can see the hand of Hawa, H-U-W-A. How do I pronounce? Hawa, right? Or Hawa. That could be another pronunciation. English language sometimes is tricky. It says if you have 2 vowels together, you only pronounce the first one. In that case, it can be Hawa. All right. So I would like to assure everyone that if your first point of contact will be your concerned faculty member or lecturer, and then if you, for some reasons, if you cannot resolve your issue with your concerned faculty member, then I'm the second line of defense. You come to me and I will try to sort that out, inshallah. Hawa Aliu Yusuf from Nigeria. Hawa, welcome to our department. All right. So it's a really fascinating time. And education actually changes people's perspective. Education helps people to get civilized. In many countries, they are saying that education is the backbone of the nation. And in Quran, the first ayah you may remember, Bismillah, Ikra, Bismi Rabbika Allazi Khalaq. So the Quran, Allah Ta'ala says, read in the beginning of the Quran, when it started coming to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So we know the value of education, the value of knowledge, and of course the value of Islamic knowledge in terms of our religion. That has also significance in our religion. Especially the countries, those who are progressing in the world, almost every country you can tell them they have spent a significant amount of their GDP behind education. And if you can spend your resources and wealth behind education, that is an investment. And this investment actually gives big return. So today you are starting your new journey. In fact, started your new journey in the path of your undergraduate program. And hopefully in a few years, you will become a graduate of IOU, inshallah. Do you have any question, anything you'd like to share?
I don't think any further questions. If there are any questions, this is the moment that we can ask them. Otherwise, we can close the session after a while now.
All right, brother and
All right.
sister, would like to close now.
Okay. Jazakallah khair, respected Dr. Shafiqur Rahman. May Allah give us the strength and steadfastness in deen. May Allah bless us all with the knowledge, and may He benefit us, our families, and our communities with what He has taught. Jazakumullahu khairan, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Jazakumullahu khairan.
Okay, we had a last minute question from Shailin. So Shailin,
Okay.
You wanted to know how can I manage my time effectively? I already said a few sentences on that, but I will send you some materials, inshallah, on time management. So you can send me an email and I will give you some guideline. But in the beginning, I said you can do 4 things. First of all, you can set up some time for your study. How many hours you would like to study? For some students, 20 hours is enough. For other students, it could be 30 hours. So allocate some time every day of the week, at least 5 days a week. That's the first thing I wanted everyone to do. And of course, you set up your reading table in a corner of your house where you are not being disturbed or you are not being interrupted. Second thing I told you that you manage your personal time, like for your showering, for your eating, for your dress cleaning. So you manage your personal time effectively. Then you can have your family time. Everyone has their own families or they belong to their parents' family. So we all support our families. So you spend some time for your family and manage family time. And finally, I told that you can have your monthly schedule, daily schedule, weekly schedule, monthly schedule. Some countries we call it schedule, but in America, I had been in US Embassy for quite some time. So I tell both schedule or schedule. So you can have a schedule for daily, weekly, monthly, even for next 6 months because you are a BBA student now. And then you prioritize your time, how you can manage your time, like which one you are going to give more importance when you have two issues are coming together, making conflict between your two work. So if you can prioritize which one you should give priority today and which one you should give priority tomorrow. So this is the fourth thing. My guideline is make a balance and then make a priority among your education, personal work, family work, and also those who are doing jobs or business, then your time for your work. So you have to bring a good balance among them. So I will send you a detailed information about time management, inshallah, in the next few weeks' time, but you send me an email so I can get back to you. I think that's in a summary about time management.
Yeah, also to add to the doctor's advice, we have also got, once we log on to the YouTube and go to the IUU's official channel, there are lots of videos available on time management and how to manage your time effectively or focus yourself effectively. So on this note, Jazakallahu khairan, barakallahu feekum, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.